going on? Kim Kardashian and Kanye West feud often Northwest is used to make Diddy look innocent. How did he use Northwest to make Diddy look in? Huh? We gotta see what is going on.
Kim Kardashian isn't gonna go and let her daughter Northwest see her father anymore because Kanye has a plan to use North to make Diddy look like he's a good guy and a good father, even though we all know how evil Diddy is. Kim Kardashian might have a point here, so let's get into it. Now, in my opinion, Kanye has gone way too far. This is even beyond the Bianca Censori Grammys outfit scheme. He's now using his own daughter to go and try to promote Diddy to make Diddy seem like he's somewhat innocent. Now, I don't think there's anyone in the world who wants to be used.
How can you even be like, the worst thing is that this framing will set you for life. First of all. Second of all, how are you gonna do anything to like protect Diddy? Bro, they have 300 witnesses ready. And you know what? They were vetted, these witnesses. They were chosen because they have way more witnesses. They have thousands of witnesses that are ready to testify against Diddy. And they have chosen the 300 worst ones, absolute worst ones to go against him. How are you going to use someone? How are you going to use a kid to defend this man? What is going on now? I know Kanye's popping off, so I'm not sure what's the thought process
to make Diddy look like he's a good guy, but that's exactly what.
So you didn't hear about this? No, I'm not. I've been too busy this week. I've not heard about this at all.
Kanye West is forcing his daughter Northwest into. Kanye has released a new song apparently featuring Diddy's son Christian King Combs and his daughter Northwest. This after Kim Kardashian tried to get a judge to stop him. The rapper just dropped the track on his X account, and the song's title is Lonely Roads Still Go to Sunshine, before saying the producer, who's currently in prison, is featured on it. Honestly, I feel like Diddy and Kanye are a lot more alike than we think, especially with the stories I've heard about Kanye before. I feel like Kanye's day is coming sooner than later. Here's the tweet that he wrote: Lonely Roads Still Go to Sunshine, Kanye West, Puff Daddy featuring King Combs, Diddy's son, he want to make sure that's apparent, and Northwest, and Jasmine Williams, a new Yeezy artist that he's trying to promote. Again, using his daughter not only to go and defend Diddy, but also to promote this random ass Jasmine Williams. Comment below if you've heard her before. I never have. Lonely Roads kicks off with a voice that sounds like Diddy's, telling Kanye he appreciates him taking care of his kids and reaching out. He also tells him that people haven't reached out to him in months. All those friends that he thought he had, they're all, well, actually, they're pretty real because they're not going and defending his behavior. They're realizing that they don't want to be associated with that. But Kanye West is the only one. Kanye responds by saying Diddy raised him, even when the two didn't know each other. The voice on the other end on the call says that he's feeling a lot of love. Kanye's daughter North raps, when you see me shining, then you see the light. And the other lines, like we said, feature Christian Combs, his son, and this Jasmine woman, whoever you are. Let's go ahead and react to some of this song together.
My kids, man. And ain't nobody reach out to them. Ain't nobody call them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody, you know what I'm saying? That meant so much. You know what I'm saying? That you reached out to them and took them under your wing while I've been this far from, man.
Also, I wonder if Diddy realizes, like, the guy that's publicly announcing that he's a Nazi is the one who's come after to support.
Yeah, I don't think that's the best kind of defense guy you want to have. You know, I don't think Kanye is exactly the guy you want to back you up.
You. So do you still really want his support?
Appreciate you, Bird, up, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I love you so much, man. It's like you raised me even when I didn't know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm still in love, yeah.
Everything I wanted, that's the key to life. When you see me shining,
So
then you
it
see the
sounds like you
light.
either have
Run
is it
into the
Northwest?
jungle like a cheetah ride. Surrounded by fake friends I don't even like. When you see me shining, then you see the light. When you see me shining, then you see the light. Everything they wrote, it ain't even right. Okay, good night. Okay, good night.
I would be so pissed off if I was Kim, because their daughter is being used on this track. North doesn't even sound good. I mean, now this is a contract.
I don't think that I don't give a shit about that, but like, I think that for Kim, that must be frustrating. Like, because I assume she sees what Kanye is doing and she kind of doesn't want to have anything to do with it. I assume that's the case. And I think that her seeing that Kanye brings in their kids and involve them into like the Diddy situation, that's like, ooh, I bet I would not be happy, but I feel like she's not happy about that.
Controversial family, a controversial man.
That sounds
with
really
Diddy.
bad.
So a lot of people have their feelings. Like this person commented, Northwest being on that song is no different than them wearing Balenciaga. Another comment reads, poor Northwest. This comment reads, Kanye is a bad father for this one. What do you guys think of this? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Kanye is a monster? Now, multiple sources say that this track nearly did not come out because Kim tried really hard to get Kanye not to release the song. North went to go visit her dad in the studio recently, the first time that he's seen any of his kids in weeks, we're told, and that he had her record vocals that he put on a song with Diddy. I would not allow my child to go and spend time with their father if this is all that they're up to, and it has been, this report says weeks. I believe it's been months since he's seen his kids. Imagine if your personal data was stolen 9 months ago. Anywhere suspicious, where it includes $1 million until fraud has been a song with Diddy, but this song would be released during his Sunday service, which is giving very much cult-like vibes now. When Kim found out, we're told that she sent out legal letters demanding a cease and desist, and an emergency hearing was set in place with a mediator and a judge, which sources say Kanye did not join. It was held, and sources claim that Kanye promised not to drop the song at that time. Kim doesn't want North involved in her dad's recent behavior, our sources say, or any of the drama surrounding Diddy. That makes sense. Who's facing federal trafficking charges. Keep in mind, the Kardashians, they've all been to the white parties. They're all hanging around Diddy. So even the...
I mean, I bet they have done a lot of crazy shit as well. They've probably been involved in a lot of crazy shit. But the point is that they don't want to put that into the public because their branding is all that fancy stuff.
Kim is doing the right thing here. I can understand why some of you are frustrated because, you know, they didn't have any problem with Diddy back in the day when Chloe was on private jets and hanging out with him.
Yeah, they all knew everything about what he did, but they didn't have any problem with him until he got caught, you know, and they don't want to be involved with this because, again, like having that luxury stand is it's important that they are on that high pedestal. But if they start getting involved too much with Diddy again, now that he's been caught, their reputation will go downhill as well.
Going to these freak-offs. But here's a clip of Kim I wanted to include for you guys to see.
Sometimes Kanye will say to me, can I have approval over what you say about me on your show? And I'll say, well, you just talked about me in this song, this interview, this interview.
Which is so real. It's like, no, I'm going to talk about you however I want to on my show.
You didn't ask my permission. And I never say anything bad. I never say anything negative. If I say I'm exhausted, I feel guilty about that. I am exhausted.
Don't want to be a part of this narrative. And it's like, when is this ever going to end? Like, it never will.
Honestly, though, like Kanye has had such a switch up that I feel for Kim because I don't think she realized at the point of like when they were married and having children that he was going to be this crazy in 20.
There's no way she did. Like, I don't think she was in a good standing. Like, there's no way. Like, she probably loved the hell out of the dude, and then he just went crazy, and that's where she lost it.
25.
And I'm stuck with this for the rest of my life. Let's talk about something else.
That does suck.
Everything.
Now, you guys all know how Kanye has been active on social media. This headline reads,
pops
Kanye
off.
West declares men make the final decision after releasing song with North against Kim's wishes. He's giving so misogynistic. Like, do women like this? Kanye has traded his anti-Semitism for a misogyny after vowing to go to war with his ex-wife Kim Kardashian. Kanye also referenced his hated text messages with Kim, which he released, in which he said all kings love war. Kim tried to block the song's release before Kanye, who now goes by Ye, I will forever call him Kanye, shared it on X. Also, he probably changed his name the same way that Diddy's changed his name 5 times to avoid some of his bad past. Kanye asked Kim to amend her trademark for their daughter's name so he could drop the song. He actually shared a little screenshot of the trademark paperwork, writing, "This happened without me being aware. How do you guys feel about that?" Now, looking at the actual document, it reads, Kim is the sole and exclusive owner of all trademarks relating to Northwest's name, including Northwest Mark. Kanye's use of North's name and likeness and trademark is in connection with this recording. It's not only a violation of the party's 2022 stipulated judgment as the parties shared joint legal custody. So it seems like when they figured out their custody is when a lot of this trademark ownership was decided. Kim does not believe that participation in this project is in North's best interests. He writes, Kim is the sole and exclusive owner of all trademarks relating to her name. Pretty much copied and pasted what this document said. This comment reads, I feel like we knew their name.
I think that she knew that the name and the usage of their own child could be used in this manner or in different manner, and they kind of wanted to have a disassociation with Kanye. So that's why they also, like, she also has the trademark on their child's name. That's how I view it, because I feel like I think they kind of trying to protect her just to make sure that nothing wrong happens, because they could see the spiral of Kanye, and then we couldn't assume where Kanye would take things.
Were trademarked long ago. How did he not know? Isn't that how the public figured out North's name before it was officially announced? Another comment reads, what's hilarious is I guarantee he and Kim talked about this and he came to the conclusion about it, which resulted in this. He's probably just too effing stupid and drugged up to remember any.
You know what? I think that could be a scenario. He's probably been too drugged up to remember. He probably just forgot.
Anything. Another comment reads, Kim ate here. Let's get a better look at their conversation. So he sends a screenshot of the document that he shared and says, I'm never speaking with you again. Kim writes, I asked you at the time if I could trademark her name. You said yes. When she's 18, it goes to her. So stop. I sent paperwork over so she wouldn't be in the Diddy song to protect her. One person has to trademark. We agreed when they were born, I would get all of our kids' names and trademarks so no one else would take them. He writes, amend it or I'm going to war. And neither of us will recover from the public fallout. You're going to have to kill me. It looks like Kim is not only holding on to North's trademark, but also Saint Chicago's and Psalms. Kanye wrote in a tweet, yes, I have beef with people that froze my account, took my kids away, and tried to put me in jail, and it's stuck. Kanye says he does not want to just see his kids, but actually wants to raise them and make decisions about their schooling. Well, I'm not a parent, Kanye, but I can give you step 1. Be present. But you know what? He doesn't want to be. He wants to go out here chasing these Kim Kardashian, Bianca Censori lookalikes. Even Bianca is done with Kanye's behavior, and there have been rumors that they are splitting up. But it looks like he's not too worried about it because he's got a clone, a Bianca clone that he's hanging out with. Now, this is what we're working with. You guys know that Bianca was once his employee, and it looks like this woman is somewhat appearing as an employee. I mean, it looks like she has like some kind of like walkie-talkie on her side.
I feel like Kanye is like some kind of drug he's taking is made it going crazy. You gotta live through this specific scenario for things to feel normal.
Now, I don't know who this woman is. Probably an enabler. He's got a lot of enablers around him right now. And because he's bringing back this Sunday service, people are curious to what he plans to do. And it turns out it's going to be a lot less religious, at least compared to his past one. And maybe a little bit more anti-Semitic, hateful. I mean, looking at some of the visuals that's been released from his team, we've got a bunch of people wearing these shirts with these symbols, and I honestly hate it. I hate how hateful Kanye has become. But rumors that Kanye...
It is sad whenever you see somebody support this, like, I mean, like, just generally support this and trying to spread awareness with this, because, like, he does have a lot of people looking at him. And he has a lot of he has a lot of eyes in his direction. So whenever he support these kind of views, it just, I don't know. It's sad to see, like a man in that position wasting it like that is just sad. Spreading hate. It's
Bianca,
sad.
we're headed towards divorce, have been going on for a while, at least since the Grammy stunt. It also seems like Bianca is just not a big fan of this behavior, all this hate towards Jewish people.
Why wouldn't anybody like
probably
this?
Missed wearing clothes, and she's cold. Another comment reads, she needs to write a book. She probably knows a lot.
Maybe she's just like, you know, like, I wonder what, like, I want to know, like, a face-off opinion from her. What does she think? I wonder what she like. Maybe we'll hear something. If they break up, maybe she'll pop off on the mic. Maybe we'll hear some crazy shit that's been going on, because I bet there's like, if he's tweeting like this, what is he saying behind this? What is he saying in his normal day?
The entire stunt with him selling a certain kind of symbol on a shirt on his Yeezy website was apparently the last straw, and she told him that's not who she is and that she can't be associated with that. Honestly, this isn't the first time that Kanye West has done something highly controversial. So I'm thinking that there's actually more to this than we think. And I think a lot of it may have to do with this public humiliation ritual that he did with her on the red carpet. Though he seems to say differently, because the following day after that red carpet appearance, he did say, "My wife's first red carpet opening, a whole new world. I keep staring at this photo like I was staring in admiration that night, thinking, wow, I'm so lucky to have a wife that is so smart, talented, brave, and hot." But clearly anybody that saw that footage saw that she was very unhappy and very uncomfortable.
As I mentioned, Bianca...
I think it has something to do with control, and I think there's like a power fixation about like if you control, like I think he's just happy to control her and made her do that. Like I think that's pretty much it, and he's just happy that he managed to get that situation to happen.
His plan to divorce Kanye came after his shocking Twitter tirade where he called out Jewish people, and he said he loves Hitler and that he's a Nazi. If someone tells you that, believe them the first time. And honestly, if Bianca can get out of there, good for her. She can go and establish herself and a new name for herself, a new identity away from this messiness.
Wow. That's all. Ooh, wow. You gotta remember that.
Bianca trying to pack up her suitcase. It would be a very light bag. Not even a carry-on. She's got not too much to pack. Hopefully she has some money, though. Some of that estate. I mean, if she was doing her big one, she would have move some funds over if there's any funds left.
Well, he did that man didn't like anything that wasn't like his view of Nordic blue-eyed white, like blonde hair. So like I don't understand his fiction on it. I think he's just crazy. Like there's no explanation about that. I think he's just fucking crazy. It reminds me kind of like of Uncle Ruckus. You remember from Boondocks, Uncle Ruckus? Like I don't know. I feel like he's not exactly like Uncle Ruckus, but he kind of like, it gives me like that kind of vibe where he's just like, it doesn't even make sense. What the hell is he yapping about?
But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. I think it's disgusting.
Where did this come from?
The Northwest is being used like this.
Well, how do you lose your mind this hard?
Kanye used to talk about like kids dressing like Northwest, her being exposed to the industry.
Legit Uncle Ruckus. Yeah.
Where is that Kanye? Because the same Kanye that was trying to protect his eldest daughter from the evils of Hollywood is putting her front and center as like almost like a spokesperson for the most evil person in the industry. So I think it's sick. I actually made a video about this on Instagram and TikTok, and some people were really supportive of Diddy and Kanye. So go to my Instagram at SLOANHooks and show some love. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in a new one soon. Bye.
I think it's sad to see a father put their kids in a position like that, because like in the end of the day, you like, I think like in the end, I do think that Kanye just lost his mind. He just lost his mind. He doesn't even know what the hell he's doing or saying anymore. He's just crazy. He's just yapping. I think he's schizophrenic now at some point, because I've heard like there's moments where he's normal and moments where he's just absolutely crazy. And the Ye is crazy. So he's like, sometimes he's Kanye, the regular dude, and then Ye is the mode where he goes nuts. So I think he's either schizo or he just lost his fucking mind. Both of them, regardless, it is the same thing. But it is sad to see a father put their kids in a bad position like that, or try to, because like, why would you even frame your child that is so young in this with this man? Why would you do that? Why would you put them down like that? That's so bad. That's so bad. But yeah, I don't know. You tell me down below what you think. I want to hear what y'all thoughts on this. I think this is nuts personally. Like the video if you enjoyed, react to the sub to the channel if you watch more and want to watch more react. You're free to come on Twitch channel on twitch.tv/Adley. Appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one all. Peace. Bye.